Shalom, shalom, shalom. My apology. Oh boy. My apology, beloved brothers and sisters. Wow. I got carried away. Oh, wow. My apology, brethren. Oh, give me a one if you can hear me. I know you can see me. Yeah, I got carried away and I got lost into something and I could not turn on. So yeah. Oh man, this is crazy. Give me a second, brothers. Let me get ready for a while, okay? My apology. Please click the like button. All praises to the Most High. I got family, and then we got carried away into doing something, and that's why I came in late. Beloved, the phone line is open. You may call anytime you wish while we are doing this. So yeah, things happen, brethren. I forgot about all thing and get a chance to fix up my beard and stuff. My son took my. I think it's not even here. We got somebody call. Hello.
Yes. Yes. Shalom.
Shalom, beloved sister.
Shalom. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you put your TV or radio? I mean, of your obviously
Yes.
computer.
The sound is off.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yes. Brother Big Levi, I've been watching your show. I am not fairly new. I'm not new in the truth. I've been listening to Big Judah, Ayul, and a lot of the other Israelites. And I just want to share with you a dream that I don't know if it was a dream, but an experience I had in 2019.
Go ahead, please.
And yes, I live in South Florida. And I don't know if it was dream, one thing I do know is that I was asleep. I don't recall the dream, but all I do remember was that I was underneath my bed, terrified, hiding, because the bed was shaking, the room, everything was shaking. And all I could think of was something horrible was going to happen or something terrible was coming. I was so terrified that in my dream, and I woke up, I found myself sitting straight up in my bed and shouting, Jesus is crying out to Yeshua HaMashiach. And then it stopped. And then a few days later, we had that hurricane. And I thought, well, maybe, the hurricane is going to impact West Florida, South Florida. But it happened in Bahamas. But lately I've been but I've been getting just a very strong feeling. What's happening on the West Coast of the United States with all the earthquakes, with all the volcanoes, the earth is shifting. And I have a strong feeling that there's going to be a very major disaster that's besides the fire that is going to throw everyone, I guess, off the chain. So can you, I, whatever I was dreaming or whatever it was, I couldn't remember. It was probably maybe so terrible. I didn't even remember. All I know was I was hiding underneath the bed, petrified, terrified. And it was such a strong feeling that I had to cry out.
Well, that's one thing that we need to point out. It's everything that is written in the good book. It will happen. It will be fulfilled, and it's not gonna be anything that those folks imagine in their movie or anything close to what they have, because they do not have the plan. Father does. And we know, brothers, it's going to be 10 times more terrible than what's they predict. Now, what you saw in the dream, again, like you said, may not be a dream, which I strongly believe it was some kind of pre-present future event, something that's going to happen in a very near future, not too long. I was watching one of the brothers or the sisters suggest a movie called The World of Tomorrow, the War Tomorrow War. It's on Amazon Prime. So I was watching it today, and then I was watching Jurassic Park, and I got carried away. So it's 9:19. I was still watching. When I checked my watch, I'm like, oh my god, I'm supposed to go live. So in these movies, there are things. It is now, beloved. It is now. I am understanding certain things, beloved. Okay, the war, the tomorrow war, it's all about us. The numbers, the toxic thing at the end, I may have to spoil it. It's R7. Okay, the number 7. If you watch it, they say this, they give it, they say it's somewhere on December 2022. That's when the thing started to get real bad and the aliens start attacking. And it come to find out those aliens were always there on Earth. They're not from whatever that place, but they were always there. So I'm just spoiling the movie. So what you saw, sister, is a future event, and then it's not a good thing. If it was a good thing, you would have woke up smiling, joyful. It was horrible, and the most I erase your memory because it was too traumatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Brother Levi, I also want to share with you that as of December of 2019, I started seeing it was a bright light in the sky. It was not a star. It was bigger than the stars. And every time I would, from December of 2019, and I kept on seeing it in January. I even called my children, and they one said, "Oh, it's the planet Venus," but I kept on seeing that thing in the sky up until July.
Yes,
of 2020.
yes, sister. It is said that we will see things. Look, watch this, brothers. It is said in the good book of Luke, I believe Luke 21:25. It is said that we will see sign in the sky, things we never seen before. We will see signs in the heaven, and our people have been seeing this. You watch the praises report, brethren. You saw those things. You watch MBB33 or whatever, Mr. MBB. You saw those things. There's a lot of things going on out there, sister, and those things are foreshadowing a great event. Brethren, to get us out of this captivity, to get us out of this tribulation, this trouble, the Most High have to take us out with a mighty hand. This is the last straw. So it has to be something that is big, something the entire world witness and they never witnessed before. It has to be grand. That's what that is. Hello?
Yes.
Oh, I left the window open. Yeah, thank you, beloved sister. Do you have anything else?
Thank you. No. All praise to the Most High, and I appreciate what you are doing. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome, beloved. All right. Shalom.
Bye.
All right, beloved. I got carried away watching that movie Jurassic Park 2015, and it has so much things in there. And I understand why the Most I didn't want me to watch that movie when it came out, and then now I'm watching it because I watch Wall of Tomorrow Wars with Pat. Oh, I forgot his name again. That guy that play in Galaxy. Pirate, Guardian of the Galaxy, Pat something, I forgot his name. So I was watching this thing. So let me go ahead and taking care of something right fast, and then I'll be right back. I forgot I left this thing on, and I don't want to burn down the house. So let me just play a little music, and then I will be back in like 2-3 minutes. Oops. All right, give me a sec. Chris Pat. Yeah, Chris Pat. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Sunday, family member all over the place. I keep forgetting thing. Beloved, like we said, Bridget, remember in the book of the Pillar of Fire when the Heavenly Father was bringing us out of captivity? Remember all the spectacular, all those great things that happen. Something like that need to happen in a global scale. Shalom? Hello?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah,
Biglevi?
shalom, beloved sister.
Shalom.
What you got for the nation?
Yeah, so hi. I've been following you for months and I just thank God for you and the work that you do. I'm calling to answer your call for people in the nation who have had like things that happened to them a long, long time ago and that they didn't understand. And, anyway, so I was about 3 years old. I'm 59 now. I was about 3 years old. I was speaking really well and I had a vision. I wasn't asleep, I was awake. Well, I thought I saw an angel. And I didn't think I saw it. I'm pretty sure I saw an angel. It was I at the time I was sleeping in the bed with my parents, my mom said, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I said, Mom, can you see it? It's right there. And she's like, What is it, honey? I'm like, It's an angel. He's right there. And in my mind's eye, I can still see that apparition. It was transparent, kind of gray. I thought I saw big wings. And my mom said that she's like, No, honey, go back to sleep. She said, I would not go back to sleep. And so the next morning, she woke up and I have older siblings. She was getting them ready for school. And she said that I sat on the sofa and as if I was in a daze. And she said that it was so concerning that she called her mother and said, something's wrong with my daughter. And then she said she saw an angel and she's sitting on the sofa like, she really saw something. So my grandmother just told her, take it to heart. So that was the one thing that happened to me when I was 3 years old. Two more things happened to me later in life. The one thing is, in my early 20s, I was working for a brokerage firm. And I was promoted. And two of the girls that were kind of like at the same level as I was, they took offense to it. And, they were not of our nation. And so they actually convinced one other girl, three of them, they walked out. They actually walked out of the job. They told the manager if he didn't, give them the position that he had given me, that they would walk out. So they did, and it caused kind of a ruckus. Long story short, it was less than a year later and the girl that spearheaded that died very tragically. She died in a small plane crash accident. And it was like, so her body was unidentifiable. That was in my early 20s. More recently, there was another woman that I worked with that just came, it was kind of a demonic attack through one of our people. You know how they put our people up to come up against our people, and she was borderline disrespectful and condescending. And I'm known for just being very lighthearted. And so I just wrote it off. I was kind to her, but then I just kept my distance from then on. Afterwards, she had an accident where she wound up breaking one of her bones, and that spiraled. She went into a downward spiral from there and wound up getting, very, very, very sick, to the point where her sister was calling me and giving me the lowdown. I wound up blocking both of them because I just didn't want to hear anymore. But I don't even know if this woman is alive today. I do not think she is. This happened about 2 years ago. But those are just two testimonies of when the Most High acted on my behalf and just kind of made it real clear to me that this is what I'm going to do to those who come up against you. So I just wanted to share those three experiences with you.
Thank
And
you
that's all
so
I
much.
have.
Thank you so much, beloved sister. Yes,
You're
brethren,
welcome.
we must understand that if we in this life, if we are humble ourselves, okay, we turn from our wicked ways, we serve our Father, nothing can come against us. Whatever weapon they build, it cannot approach us. That is why I'm not worried, or I'm not even talking about that vaccine or that virus thing, because I don't care about that, you know. We have another person on the line. Let us take it. Thank you, beloved sister, for bringing us this testimony.
You're welcome.
All right,
Thank you.
all right.
Shalom.
Shalom. Hello. What?
Hello.
Shal-
This is your sister from the West, from Colorado.
Thank you, beloved sister. What you got for the nation?
Yes, I have a lot of stories, but this tops it, at least recently. As you well know, I deal with Edomites on a daily basis, and some of them are kind, some of them are. I go to a church. It was, I suppose, the political thing to do, and also the kindest people of their sort may be there. So I prayerfully, prepared myself, and I went in, and the priest at the richer church, the one that had more money, um, he was a little fellow. He's very intelligent. He's very talented. He's an artist as well as a brilliant musician. He's from Detroit. I'm from Chicago. He hated me on sight. He tried to disguise it, pull himself together. But, I've been around the block a few times and I didn't show it. And I attached myself. I joined the choir. I have operatic training, and that's an outlet, right? And perhaps I can be an example for someone, maybe. Uh-huh. And the choir director, she attached herself to me and my family. She's a very humble Edomite woman, kind, been through things. And when I began to sing, this priest began to cry. It just broke him in half. He is known for a lot of problematic behaviors. He has, some power, and his parents have, raised him in certain beliefs. Basically, many people, when he hit that church, left. And especially those who are not exactly, Western European. You see, there's a lot of us that were dispersed in Eastern European quarters, and certainly Italian. And of course, our brothers our Spanish speaking brothers and sisters, they were there. He was hard. He was a hard pill to take. Well, I continued to practice, and it was fairly edifying. A lot of the Edomites sort of put me up on a pedestal, and that's not right. And then again, I have to look out for being taken for granted as, some sort of entertainment. That's not why I'm there. The months went on. I joined the church officially, and during the confirmation, I had a premonition. It just shot through me. It was fearful, and I saw the candle in my mind's eye that they maintained through the Pascal season. So I was braced to do anything. I was asking, Most High to guide me, and a woman walked past the candle and exploded into flames. Her hair burnt. I said, "Oh, it's that time, huh?" They put it out, but she lost her hair. Well, we went on with that practice, and also I was formally introduced to the ministers. There's a deacon and this priest who secretly usually resented me, was conflicted emotionally. And I said, all right, well, I'll sit down and talk to them. They invited me into the deacon. He was a friendly folk. He wasn't bitter or mean-spirited at all. He invited me in to peruse his collection of Caesar Borgia artwork. And I was polite and, stepped aside for that. And then I was invited for my first confession. And I knew, I went in there, I told him, listen, it just doesn't make any sense for me to sit here and tell you all my problems. That I'm a mature person. I go to the Most High for that. And then something just tapped me like in my mind's eye and my shoulder and said, this is the time you can let him know certain things more. And I said, the Most High speaks to me plainly, just like you sitting here are talking to me now. He accepted that, and it did blow his mind. But that's all I had to say at that point. So a few more months, he began to crack jokes. I was singing an aria next to him, and I had locked hair. He was making jokes about locked hair and shampoo. He thought that was funny. And I composed myself. I looked away and smiled, and I saw that especially young people was giving him the side eye about that. So I let that roll, but I stopped going to that church right after that. And that same week, the teachers in the school attached to that church began to persecute Black children. Matter of fact, beforehand, I forgot to tell you this, all this months leading up to that, he was increasing his persecution of a couple of biracial altar service, some girls, and if their Edomite relatives were doing their best, they would put them up front in the church and, and implore them to go do service work like this. They were so confused. They didn't know what was going on. But for me, sitting back and seeing the way he thinks, I figured it out. He was persecuting them and pushed them out of service. Eventually, they had been serving since they were little girls, like 7, and they were teens. All right, scrolling forward. Just before COVID hit, he started making jokes about Kanye West in the pulpit. And then COVID hit. And then I heard both him and that deacon have brain cancer now. Both of them. These were not sloppy, stupid, men that ate, they exercised. They were out here people give themselves over to outdoor activities. They were like champions at that.
Oh, wow. So, wow. Brain cancer is no joke, beloved. It's no joke. So, both of them. Wow. This is marvelous.
Both of them at the same time.
At the same time. All praises to the Most High. Now, I'm just going to ask a few questions, sister. So, you said this happened in 2019 or a couple times ago?
Well, I guess the past over about 3 years or so.
All right, 3 years ago. So, all right, that's good.
No. He came down he had the cancer during COVID. When the church closed.
Yes. I was wondering when you left the church,
well, I'm still I'm not through yet.
Okay, so
let me tell you this.
So let me get this straight first, because I don't want to get I don't want to get everything wrong. So you're still going to church?
Well, I think I have license to do that as an example of our nation.
Okay.
And also to document these things that are happening. This is not all that happened in this street.
All right. Okay. So let me get this straight. Do you still worship their God, or do you still go to church because you work in the church, or what? Which one is it? Because
I am a church musician. I have very much, I have reverence for the Most High. I understand the difference. I'm also a mature lady, and I perceive that I am an example for these people, because they come to me, and I can't tell them outright. I can't tell them plainly what, like I talk to you. But they have made themselves servants to me.
Okay. Well, all right then. Thank you, sister, for sharing this with us. We had a couple of people that are calling. Let us take them. Thank you.
May I add this is one thing?
Go ahead.
After he did that, there was a mass exodus out of that church and over to the other church where Issachar is leading. It's a different vibration. I know it's imperfect, but he was just the catalyst that kicked us all out. Matter of fact, he demoted me from my services against the will of the parish.
Okay.
And I left too.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All praises to the Most High, brethren. Again, like I said, beloved, there are things that I personally, I got somebody else calling. Let's take that person. Hello?
Yes, Big Levi.
Yeah, beloved brothers, can you give us one moment? So I'm just gonna put you on hold for a little while.
Okay.
All right. So, beloved, I am a little bit kind of confused. I'm trying to wondering what's happening, and things like that, because certain things I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on there? And there are certain things that happen, brethren. Okay. Certain people, okay, they are not ready for the full might of the Most High. It's gonna take some of them time to. Which one are you going to choose, light or darkness? Personally, I don't tell people, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. You know exactly what you need to do, you do it. You see what I'm saying? So this is a great testimony unto the people to know at this time, and this time, beloved brothers, at the last second, you still have things like that going on. When I told you, beloved brothers and sisters, that there are certain people that were with us here in the beginning, they all went straight back to the church. I'm not lying to you, brothers. You got people that was all about the Most High. The moment the church opened, they go straight back to there. Oh, I'm still serving the Most High, but I'm just here, I'm here because there is like this thing you can't see here. Most High sent me to see it over there. You don't see it, right? You people can see it. I told you people, still these day, brothers. We have people that were straight up for the Most High. The moment they say the pandemic is over, there's nothing going on. You see the pictures, you see the videos in the church. And I told my people, I have a brother on the line. I don't want to keep the brother waiting too long. I told the people, beloved, if you are serving the Most High and then you kind of put that on pause and then you go back, I can guarantee you 100% you won't be able to get back. Oh, I bet my life on that. You won't be able to get back. We have a brother on the live, on the phone. Let us take the beloved brother. I have to apologize to the brother. Beloved brother, what you got to the nation? My apology. I always take a big, long time to explain things. What you got?
You good.
Go ahead.
No, you good. I just want to tell the nation that I'm out here in Illinois. I'm in the suburbs, so I'm around a lot of the the others, the wonderfuls as I call them. They're weak right now. There was a time where I used to walk into the grocery store around these people and felt nothing but fear. But now that I see how weak they are, like they stare at me and I know that they can see God within me. And it's just that their whole structure is breaking down right now. Yes. Everything's breaking down within them. Even I work at a hospital, just like a lot of I clean up for the hospital. So I'm around these nurses and this stuff every day. And it seems like when I come to this place, they know I'm there before I walk into the building. And it seems like the whole construct, when I walk into this building, it's all eyes on me. And I know they know who I am, I just like every other job, you got to click this computer, it's asks if you got the COVID test, and then if you got the COVID shot, and then I click this computer every day, and it says, no, I don't take it. And I'm pretty sure they said like mostly everybody at this place has the COVID shot, but me. And but I'm looking at these people and how sickly they looking now. They really are looking. The people that took this stuff, they are like their whole body is like turning pale, frail. It's like their whole construct is breaking down. And I just want to tell the nation that ever since I say 2017, I've been seeing 144 no matter where on the clock. No 1240, it can be 1244, 1144, but it always breaks down to 144 no matter the number. So I'm here to let y'all know, man. I feel and I'm claiming I'm one of them warriors. And if you see me on the page, on the comments, my name is B Ocean 07. And you'll see that my whole construct, my whole physical has transformed because the Most High has gave me a power. And I feel him. And I feel him all through me. And I talk to him, and I know he's building me up for that day to swing that sword. So I'm letting everybody know the day is near. It's very near.
Shalom.
And I love y'all.
Thank you, beloved. Thank you. May the King reign forever, beloved brothers and sisters. There is no time for you to play out there. There is no time for you to tiptoe around things. There you in or you out. This thing is close. This thing is near. It will happen, brothers. And like I said, you can see the fear in those people's eyes. You can see the despair. You can see the break. You can see those people walk down. There is no more time left. And I can tell you, brethren, this is me carnally speaking. It is done, man. What the hell are you going to do out there next? It is done. The door of the ark is closed and sealed. It is done. You have the illusion that it is open, but it is not. It is done. We have another caller. Let's take this caller and put it on hold for a second. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, beloved sister. Can we put you on hold for a little moment?
Sure.
No. Brethren, sistren, it is done. The Most High said, it is done. Your name, is it already written in the book? It is done. We all will stand judgment. But at this time, beloved brothers, if somebody you want to F around and do stuff, that's on you, man. When you watch those people, brothers, it is written all over their faces. They are broken down. They don't have that pride anymore. And I've been telling you, but not me, many people been saying this. The birth rates are going down. The economy is already at the bottom of the septic tank. Their health is no more. Their wealth is no more. The hell you want those people to do? The future is gloom. You heard the lady said it. I feel like I'm a dead end. They were driving on a road that seems to be infinite until they reach the dead end. Until they watch, they're like, what the hell is, what? There's a dead end here? They can't go anymore. That's all I have to say. Thank you. F-I-N, fan. C'est la fin. It is done. It is done, man. All right, let's take the sister and then see what the beloved sister have for us. Shalom, beloved sister. What you got for the nation?
Hello, Big Levi. My name is Ty. I'm calling from LA. And I'm kind of shocked right now that this is happening because I never was going to call in ever. I don't do that. I don't call. I'm not on social media. And I happened to call the guy who's just now spoke. This is what I'm calling about. And the Holy Spirit was like, call now. And I was like, oh, it's going to be busy, but I've learned now to listen. And the phone rang. So this is what I was told to share with you. This was like a chronicle of things that had happened to me within like a 2-year period of me coming to the truth. And the synagogue, those people, right?
The Hish people. Go ahead.
Oh, is that what you said? Okay. So there's a park out here at Kenneton Park, and usually there's like a lot of crowds of them all dressed up
Okay,
in
my
their little.
sister, can I stop you one bit? They say the thing is buffering. I'm not quite sure.
Oh,
Boy, they say it's buffering. Let us wait a little moment. Yeah, sometimes they cut the internet, and then let me see. It
oh,
is good now. I'm asking the people.
okay, no problem.
Okay, it is. Is it good? Okay, they say it's good. It's good. All right, we're back. We're back. We're back, sister. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I was sitting at a park bench and I was talking to somebody about us being the original people, and I was not even paying attention to a guy with his family. And I tell you, I looked down at my phone and I was saying, yeah, the most, Yeshaya's coming back with a robe, dipped in blood. And I looked up and they were all there. When I looked back down at my phone, I swear it had no be more than 30 seconds. I'm talking like 30 to 40 people were gone. I mean, I don't even know how that possibly happened. It was like they disappeared. So I was like, okay, I must be thinking kind of weird. When I was walking to my car to get in my car, the man and the women grabbed their children and got in the van and like was acting like I was coming for them. So I was like, okay, these people are real prejudiced.
They
So
flee.
then one day I was going down the street because I'm like a hairstylist. So I was just walking to go get like a burger. And then I seen a little guy, the little ish guy in this neighborhood where I work there. That's their community. And I looked at him and I was like, Ahaya, just like saying I am, but this boy ran from me like I was just like some type of monster or creature. And I'm talking like he was 16, 17 years old. So it's not like he was, a little boy that I was doing anything to. I just said the Most High's name and he definitely ran away from me. Like I was like, oh my God, these people are so prejudiced. So this is okay. So erase that. So now we get to today's time and I get visions and stuff. When I ask the Holy Spirit, what's this about? What should I know about that? And I have this thing going on with black men and black women where we're arguing with each other. And the black men are standing up. They're tired of women having big mouths and being disrespectful. And so it's this war to where, and I'm like, Father, what is this war about? Are they really trying to ruin the black family? And he was like, no, I'm like drawing a line on who will receive the power and who won't. So these men thinking they're standing up, but they're not with the Father. They're wicked and they've always been wicked. But their heart can be so easily turned by another man egging them on, and they're turning against the daughters of Zion. But the Father showed me, he said, all the guys you see that the girls don't like, that they treat them bad, they got the receding hairline, girls get attitudes when they speak, because that's really bad in LA. We're very disrespectful. Like a man will just say hi and a girl, don't talk to me. Like it's so horrible, right? And so I always pray for my brothers that they don't let this world beat them down. Then you see how the black man is looked at as nothing and this and that. The Most High basically was like, all black men are going to be like superheroes, those that are with me. So like your whole body is going to configure everything. And I said, what, you know, so anyway, I was given this vision another day. So the vision was this. You always talk about this island, right? I've been seeing this island for years. But on this island is like a congealed ball around it. Okay. I swear I would not make this up. I'm grown. I don't have time for this. I just feel comfortable sharing it here because everybody else is like, oh, you weird. You're not with the church, so we don't want to listen to you. Anyway, it's a congealed ball, and you can only get in and out through portals. And so basically, I was like, yeah, Most High, give me superpowers, and I want to fight with the men. And he said, that's your problem. This world has taught you that's not your place. You're going to be cooking and cleaning for the kids in the ball, running the village. So this is like a Wakanda, like 10 times better. And you guys basically will be able to go through portals. There's this movie called Jumper. And when I was watching it, the Holy Spirit was like, that's how they'll move around the earth. And so this was fun for you guys. You guys was like straight up killers, but it wasn't guns or nothing. You had powers to where you could just you do your hand like sway it to the side, and all the tanks and planes and everything just go into the ocean with one hand movement. It was crazy, and I see these visions all the time, of just the black man. And then the Most High is like, I want you to start making videos. So I start reading the Book of Jasper, and then I'm done. So in the book of Jasher, I mean, okay, so big Levi, is it Jacob? Okay, I'm just starting to read it, but he was able to hit the ground so hard there was an earthquake. Naphtali could run across the cornfields without even falling into it because he ran so fast. Then there was a time in Antiquities of the Jews where the Most High opened a portal for Jacob because Esau's son and Esau was trying to kill him. Then this is my last thing. The Most High killed another man. He let the man die, basically killed him in the water just so Jacob could not show his nakedness and have a horse to get on. So when Most High say they are nothing more than spittle, but the wickedness is this, okay? So my baby father is very abusive, and I used to wish he would die in a car accident. And I would imagine an accident, and I would pray to the Most High for this. And then one day, that same thing that I wished for him, it happened to me. Now, I didn't get hurt, not one scratch. My son was still asleep. He never knew what happened. Anybody who looked at that car would think that we died. And I was T-boned. I was able to drive home, open up the door, take my baby out. And the father was like, don't you ever imagine death to nobody and come to me and ask me to do this. And that was the lesson I had to learn. No matter what nobody do to you, for you to stay in the law, you have to deal in love. And love is not that romantic mess that they tell us it is. It is long-suffering, kindness, so yada, yada, yada. So that's all I wanted to say. Big ups to the brothers. I'm proud of you. Thank you for those that are hanging in and being righteous. And, you know, the women that didn't like you and this and that. Oh, this is the last thing I promise. The thing was this, in this world, it was fun for you guys. You guys were going into FEMA camps and getting people released. And on top of that, everywhere you went, everybody bowed. Even when we served you guys food, we had to like bow, give you your food and walk out backwards. It was like a high reverence that not even nobody in the king of Saudi Arabia does not get this kind of reverence. And it's it's like the Most High put a spirit of fear that we have for him. It was like he gave that over to you guys. Okay, thank you, Big Levi, for listening to me.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Shalom. All praises to the Most High, beloved. And you know this thing is out there, and it will happen, brothers. There's no way around it. I told our people that when this thing happen, beloved, it's going to shock the entire world. Okay. We have another caller. All right. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom, brother Vic Levi. How are you doing?
So far, so good. But not too far. I'm not quite sure if you can put the phone closer, put the TV down, or something like that. Whoops. Is it?
Yes.
Oh, go ahead. Speak.
Yes. Okay, is that better?
No, you're still low. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Is that better?
Yeah, this is better. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. And much love and much respect to the nation, too. Love you all. Brother Levi, this is a follow-up to the call my husband had with you about the incident that happened to him when he was little. And based on the last few callers, I thought it was time to share this other piece of information that may help the nation, or maybe you might be able to provide more clarity. Yes, I'm sorry, I've got cut off.
My apology, brethren. Give me a moment. I'm talking a little bit private. Yeah, that's my apology. Okay.
Sure. Yes, it's fine.
All right. Sorry, brethren. She want to share something with the nation. The husband and I, we did talk about this, personally. So I thought like she thought I was alone, but she said she has the permission to share it with the nation. Go ahead, sister.
Okay. All right. So my husband sometimes is not able to recall some of the details of of what had happened in this incident when he was little. And at the time, he had prayed fervently for clarity and some understanding. And so, prior to calling you, this I wrote down what he had asked me to write down, and basically he was kind of half asleep because it happened in a very odd time. So he had this sort of like a day-night vision, and like I said, this pertains to some of the callers you've had just this evening. So here goes. In the recent announcement of Kobe Bryant's death and of his daughter, 13-year-old Gigi, again, this was dated January 26, 2020. My husband was talking to me, and we were listening to Big Judah's videos on the news regarding coronavirus spreading now in the U.S. A third case was in Southern Cali at that time. Big Judah was talking about how it relates to the end time. My husband begins to say something. At first, I could not understand and was not certain who or what he was talking about. He was half asleep and seemed to be able to answer some of the questions seemed to be able to be aware. So he started to talk about his brother, and they both were in an area like a room. And he said they were in front of some elders, but they kept saying he kept saying they were very old, ancient old. He said they wanted him to fight, or possibly his brother wanted him to fight. My husband said he refused. His brother was mad at him. My husband said he was floating, but did not have total control yet. He said he was working on it. He said that his grandmother was there, and he said many others were there. So my husband went on talking about the abilities we have. We are getting our abilities back, he said. He said, or about to come out. We finished watching the coronavirus video and began to listen to Big Judah's other video on Kobe Bryant. Now, mind you, he's still half asleep. At the onset of the video, my husband says, we just walked into the end game, like Marvel. I heard him murmur something, like maybe he was murmuring to the Most High, like he was talking to the Most High. He says to me, don't believe the Kobe stuff. So my husband is still half asleep and talking, and said something. Elizabeth and her husband had killed someone along with his brother. I'm not sure what brother he was talking about. They come to kill my husband. Elizabeth and her husband killed someone before. That person did not have a way to defend themselves, but my husband does and now can defend himself. My husband decided not to go to school. I didn't ask him what that was about, so I don't know where that came from. So his brother got mad. My husband and his brother were in front of the elders. His brother wanted my husband to tell the elders everything he knew. My husband was in the air and landed slowly onto the ground. They saw what he could do, and they were mad. The elders were really, really old. They wanted things to be the way they are. They wanted us to defend them, but the answer was no. They kept arguing. They waited a long time. It was their time, but the answer was still no. My husband said, don't know what my brother was thinking, so he said that he flew away. My husband flew away. My husband says, don't give them your energy. Don't give them your power. And hearing the scripture from the Apocalypse of Paul, my husband says something that's him. He's pretending to be. Don't give them any energy. So that was the follow-up to the incident, what happened to him when he was little. And so how these elders were trying to get him to give his power, and so that's basically the end of that tree. So hopefully I help someone out there, for clarity. And
Okay. All right. Well, since the incident has happened to your husband, and we discussed that we discussed that privately, and the people, they probably not going to get a proper understanding, but whatever that passed through your husband, it is the truth. With all those things, we're not supposed to give those people our energy. Okay, there is a big difference between those people and our people. I understand that there are certain of our people, no matter what it is, beloved brothers and sisters, they will not come back to the Most High, even after whatever happened after the whole destruction. And then if the Most High tell them, I give you one more chance, will you come back to me? They like go straight to the church. They will worship another God. They say, you didn't do this, Most High. My God did it, just like they did in the desert. They said the Most High didn't do this. Ra did this. Ra did this because Ra was angry with this and that. You still got that. So everything that your brother said, don't give those people your energy. That's exactly what we are doing here, brothers. We don't give those people 2 cents. For instance, beloved sister, hello, I think.
yes,
That's all. That's all that you have for us, sister.
yes,
Uh,
and just keep everyone keep doing what you do.
yes.
And keep your commitment, and all praises to the Most High. All love, all respect. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So, yes, brethren, uh, I wanted to bring that out. I wanted to bring that what the sister said. Don't give those people your energy. For instance, and you might see this in the black community or the Hebrew community, so to speak. Oh, what's that guy name again? He's one of those one of those billionaire. He went to space before Elon Musk. I forgot his name. Oh, they are going to space. Oh, the new world order is ready to establish stuff. Okay, what's going on here? That guy went there. How long he spent in space? How long was he in there? What how, did he went in there and stay there? He just went there, then say some few words. He didn't even went there. Brunson, is that Richard Brunson? Is that Branson or Brunson? What's his Richard Branson? Yeah, you see how people will give all their energy, how great those people are, how like magnificent their technologies and all that stuff. Like, yeah, and we don't. That guy's a blummer now. I believe we have somebody in Illinois. Let us put that per. Hello.
Yes.
Beloved brother, we're going to put you on hold for a moment. All right.
Yes, no problem.
All right. So, and wait, what's going on here? Yeah, they're going to raise. They're going to give all their energy. How they're going to be prepared. Those all the elite gonna go in up there and then destroy everybody else, and then so the elite can enjoy the land. Oh, really? You think that's how the elite enjoy the land without no workers? You think that's how those guys stay in power without slavery, without you poor people? You are the rich people. They are not. That's why I laugh at people say, "Oh, the richest man in this world, Vladimir Putin, Bill Gates, and all that." I laugh at them. Those guys are poor as hish. The food supply, they have the vampires. You take away, they'll die in a few days, if not the same day. Those guys are not rich. You think the elite want to eliminate the workforce? Who's going to work for them? Who's going to work for them? Who's going to work put those Tesla together and stuff like that? Who's going to work for Amazon? Well, Jeff Bezos stepped down now. Who's going to work for? Nah, man, those guys want you to be here and keep on working. They're going to keep on working. Keep you on working. That is why they cannot. We have a brother on the whole, brethren. We're going to ask the beloved brother what he has for the nation. Shalom.
Yes, I earlier. I just called earlier, but I'm calling this time because I'm gonna slow down and I'm gonna let something out. Incident happened a couple of days ago at my job. one of the other EVS technicians, I was doing something. I was facing the other way. He was behind me, sweeping the hallway. He stopped behind me, placed his finger on my back and said, "Hey, you're losing weight." He touched me in my lower spine. Now, I felt something as he touched me, and I realized he just tried to put a spell or something, or some type of energy or frequency over me. As I caught it, he realized that I caught it, because I turned around and I said, "Yeah, whatever you just did, return to sender." And he stopped and looked at me with such a like a fear in his eyes. Like, I know he knew that what I said meant something. I said, when I said that, he, like, I could tell you that a fear came over his whole body. Now, these people, they have learned I'm telling you, everybody at your work has learned your ways. They know what gets you mad. They learned your moves, and they know when to do it and how to do it to get on your nerves, to steal that energy. Because that lady just called when she said something about the energy. Don't let them get your energy. It made me call back in. I said, wow, the Most High is working tonight, because it's something, we're doing some kind of connection. This is a spirit connection going on tonight. Now, when she said that, I'm realizing these people are working they're doing some type of energy spells, or they're doing something behind closed doors, because within a year, they learned everything that can piss me off at this job, and they practice it, and they do it so smoothly that they do it so smoothly that you like, did they do that on purpose, or was that just like they just did it on accident? But I'm realizing that they're doing it so smoothly that they know what they're doing. They're still, and I realized they were still in my energy. Every time I got mad at work when they did it, my energy got low. I was doing something. I was slamming stuff in the room as I was cleaning it, and they was coming in like, "Are you okay? You need help with something?" We know there's loud noises come from this room. We just want to know, is everything okay? "Oh yeah, I'm fine. But they knew they was getting me pissed off. They knew they were getting me pissed, and they knew what they were doing was working. But I had to learn to calm down, and I said, I'm gonna switch it up on them. I'm gonna start being nice to them. I'm gonna start giving them good energy. So I would go in. I start going in. Hi, hey, how you doing, everybody? What's going on? Hi. I start saying hi first to them. Then as I start saying hi first to them every day, it seemed like they started getting mad because I was saying hi first before they can say saying hi first. Like their energy was like, wait, why is he being nice to us? So as I was giving off my good energy to them, it was breaking down their construct even more, because they were getting confused. But they know that as the day before they were doing some evil stuff to get me pissed off. The next day I came in, "Hey, how you guys doing? What's going on? What do you need me to do? Huh?" But I was just playing with them. Just messing mind tricks. Because I know they're so good at mind tricks, we got to play mind tricks with them. They're not used to us giving this resistance back. The Most High is here with this energy, so we can play with the energy now. We can play with the frequencies now, y'all.
Thank you, beloved brothers. That is very true. Don't give those people your energy. And shalom. May the king reign forever. And don't give those people your energy. And they are not that smart, brothers. And I see some people say, well, when the elites go to when they eliminate everybody, they will have robots doing their job. They cannot draw energy from robots. Robots do not contain the pure energy of life. The only energy the robot has is purely electric or artificial energy. Nobody want to live with a bunch of robots. They cannot get that gratification. You cannot get a gratification of enslaving a bunch of robots. They don't have that sense. They don't have the Most High spirit on them. Don't listen to anybody say, "Oh, they're gonna replace us with robots." Those are Gentiles garbage. They need you here. They are vampires. They feed on your energy. That's like saying all vampires are going to get rid of everybody so they can bite trees. And they're going to get tree people so they can suck up whatever that tree has in it. No. They need your energy. They need your frequency. They need your stuff. And those people don't have any technology, any robot that can serve them. Those people barely have they don't even have a walking suntan, like the beloved sister Elisa Cabrera says. They don't even have a bare walking suntan. Those people barely have a phone. You don't barely have an internet. You talking that thing is not buffering. They can't touch you, robots. They need to touch you, human people. They feel it. It's the fear. They like to do stuff to people. They see that person, suffer. They need to see that suffering. They need to watch NTV and see those people are starving in Africa and saying, man, look at me, I'm doing well here. Oh, I got so much money and stuff. They can watch and see a bunch of robots starving in Africa. They are robots. They are robots. They can't what they're gonna do. Don't get me wrong, you will, like, sexually assaulted a robot, but it's like, yo, you're assaulting a robot. Like, even it's a robot, even if it's cyborg, it look like a human, and then you're gonna give it fake emotion, it's fake. But a real person, that person is real. They need that. Those people will not risk the most precious cargo, which is you, for something that they made up. All right, we got somebody in Georgia. Let's take the brother or the sister in Georgia. Shalom.
Shalom, you finish that and I'll come in. Finish talking.
All right, give me a second. So, yeah, brethren, I may not stay for too long with you tonight. I mean, at 11, at 10:45, 11, I almost abruptly left. If the call came in, if I abruptly left, brothers, that is because I had a couple of stuff to do and stuff like that. So, just to in conclusion on what the brethren and the sisters say about energy, brothers, don't get involved in nonsense. Beloved, you are driving your car home, somebody pass in front of you, and then push the acceleration, make some loud noise with the freaking car, and cut you off, and then flip you off. Go ahead. You have no idea what the ley line is. Just put this in your head. Make a mental note. Say, wait, that guy don't have you messing with the ley line, man? Hey, man, go ahead. Don't be involved in the gossip and the stuff and things like that. Don't be those people, friend. Don't be in the midst of them trying to be with them and go out with them and stuff. A lot of them are sorcerers and sorcerers. A lot of them are witches and warlock, main witch. Those people practice something behind closed door. They know what energy is. That is why when they see a black man or one of our people getting shot on the TV, they like playing it over and over. They feed on that. They feed on certain words. The poorest, African American, Haiti, the poorest on this hemisphere, they feed on that. They feed on things. Don't let them feed on you. And if they try to come up on you, just let them know exactly who they are. Say, no, you ain't going to feed on my energy, man. You're an energy vampire. You fool everybody around you, but not me. I can clearly see who you are and what you are for. And this is a very fair warning. Let them know straight up. All right, beloved, we have a sister on the line. Let us take the sister. Shalom, beloved sister. What you got for the nation?
Shalom, Big Levi and family. I just want to give confirmation to the brother and the sister because I don't have the dreams. And just like I got the visit from the owls and the birds, but the energy thing, that's true. Because I'm living slap deck in the middle of Catholics, those type. And I had to work for them. And this one person last year, she thought that she was going to be raptured. And when she kept asking me, like, I could tell her who's getting into heaven or not. And I just didn't say anything. I just smiled. Didn't say nothing. And she asked me again, like I could answer that question. So I just smiled and didn't answer the question. And this year, not too long ago, she said, well, I just hope I'm one of those people that, when the angels came to Sodom and Gomorrah and they chose certain other people. And I just smiled and didn't say nothing. I didn't give her my energy. And I said, that's what I'm supposed to be doing, not giving them my energy. They're these big time people that come up with these laws that's against us. And I know the husband is a devil worshiper. And she also feels so because she's a big time, his thing.
Yes.
And they don't know that I know. But I just smile like I don't know anything. But I know they know who I am because when I ask them questions, they won't unpart their lips. The question that, I asked them because I asked them one time, why is it that the laws for us is different from the laws that you have? They wouldn't unpart their lips. So now I don't unpart my lips. And like I said, they're all around me. They're always antagonizing, try to antagonize me. And I learned that stay happy. Don't give them no energy. Don't worry, because this is exactly what they are doing. And if you mention something to them about anything that's against us, it's you people kill one another. You people, and if I mention, well, isn't that the same thing? Aren't you people killing one another now? And they'll say nothing. So the energy is the thing. And another thing I noticed about the police officers is I had noticed that last year. Stay calm, do what they say, but they still try to antagonize you and make you angry. You have to pray then and just ask God to keep you calm because they want to find a reason to get you antagonized. They've studied this. And you're right, the energy is very important. It's very important. That's all I have to say. And thank you, Shalom, family, and may the King reign forever.
Shalom, beloved sister. May the King reign forever, brethren. It is very important to let those people not to feed on your energy, because that's one thing that they do. Energy is the greatest resources. Those people don't need money. They are losing energy. That's why they give you Juneteenth or June 10th. They want you to spend your energy, your feelings, your emotion. That is why they keep doing those things in the news, so you can get emotional. If you right now, if we didn't know what's going on, brothers, we'll all be talking about, yeah, they're starting to taking us down. You see how they shoot the Haitian president, but in the beginning, the Most High showed to us, he said there's a lot of people, or all people that are working for them. They will do one good thing for you, and then behind your back, they'll do 100 bad things unto you. And then in front of you, they are good people, but behind your back, they are horrible people. Do not be emotionally attached to those people. Don't give them the energy. Another word that I want to bring in, your family member. There's a beloved sister, and I believe the beloved sister in the UK, Sister Gloria, and the sister, and she's being drained out. The sister's being drained out, and then she keep getting depressed because of the people around her, because of the things. And I told her, the amen, don't even mind those people. Don't talk to them. Don't try to be their friend. Even family members, brothers. Oh, I was trying to convince my mom that we are the children. I was going to convince my dad, my brother, the other. Look, you don't have to convince or tell anybody anything. One good thing one sister in the nation did, and I clapped the sister. And I clapped for the sister. I said, that's right. That's how you do it. What the sister does, she worship the Most High alone. She give praises and glory to the Most High alone, and she pray with us together. She had many issues. And then all the issues that she had, her family witnessed those issues. And they say there is no way in hell you can resolve those issues. So she said, watch the Most High at work. And then when they start seeing the sister's problem or resolving left and right, they all run to the sister and say, what's the name of your God? I want to worship him too. Can you have your people pray for me? Can you have them pray so I can come into the truth and stuff? And then the sister brought us another family member that saw all the miracles, things that the impossible things that happened to one of a member of the family. This brother was supposed to get life. And then they're like, hey, man, just could get probation. We don't give you all those years just to get probation. They were amazed. And then they say, I want to follow this God. Only your God can do this. And then the sister asked the nation to pray for the beloved. That's how it works. You bring them by the action of the Most High. You don't bring them by your lips. This is Christian stuff. This is religion going around trying to preach and stuff like that. The moment you receive the Most High, you worship him in your heart. To hell with everybody else. If you get into a conversation with someone, you can bring it when it's right to bring so. But I don't never try to convince people, try to open conversation. If that person talking about sport and stuff, I'm listening. All right, then. Well, I don't watch sport and stuff. Oh, why don't you watch TV and stuff? Man, I read a bunch of freaking books and stuff. Like, what kind of book you read? Well, I read like, well, for instance, I'm studying this book now. It's called The Pillar of Fire, and it's when our people were in captivity in Egypt during the time of Pharaoh. And then they like our people, yeah. And that happened to me when I went to the doctor appointment 2 months ago. And then there was a sister, a straight up church goer, but she wrote the name of The Pillar of Fire, the book. Then she buy it. That's all, brothers. I didn't have to tell her anything. I just tell her our people. She said, our people. Yeah, when we used to be in Egypt and all that, which is America and all. And she said, what's the name of this book? She wrote it down. She said, let me go check it. And then that's it. You don't have to convince anybody that the Messiah is not waking up. You see, beloved brothers, there is one brother here. He just come out of the church and he very humble. With the meekness, with the humble spirit, the brother always email me, ask me question. Beloved brothers, what about this? What about that? Forgive me, I just came from the church. I don't know what that is. Is it good to do this? We got sisters that just get out of church while they are watching certain videos. And then they're asking about the Lord's Prayer. Do we celebrate the Passover and things like that? Those are the people the Most High call and bringing in. Those are the people you're supposed to give your energy and help them get in. If somebody asks a question in the live chat, somebody asks a question in the comment board, do the best you can to help this person. Those are the people you're supposed to help. A freaking 2/3 out there, they don't want to be helped. It's not like they don't know the truth. They know very well the truth, man. Those people got YouTube and social media just like you have, but they choose to dive and indulge themselves in garbages and scumbag stuff. That's what they supposed. That's what they do. Okay, some of our people are asking about the sinner's prayer. I'm like, those are all Gentiles garbages. You don't need sinner's prayer. What? A critical race theory. Don't involve with those things. Let those people look, man. Listen, there is a lot of things that look. The moment you start worshiping the Most High, following the Most High, worshiping Him, giving praises and glory above all forever, everything else will fall in place, beloved. You like the brother that called last night. The brother say, I don't know where this blessing is coming from. Left and right, people are coming and say, here's this. Brothers, when the Mosai called me in, I'm like, Mosai, I lost my job. What am I going to do? And the Mosai said, relax. And I relaxed. My sister in Paris called me. She said, bro, I'm sending you some money. What? You're like my number one nemesis. Like my sister's like my worst enemy. I'm like, I'm like, sis, what is it? Why you say I'm just wanting to send some money? And I'm like, okay, she's gonna send like $50, $100. Oh, she said a fair amount of money. And I give the Most High praises and glory. Beloved, my car, when I had my first car in the beginning, my car break down and there's no possible way to repair it. I had over like 200 or 300 subscribers. Not even 300 subs. I had like 50 subscribers, or so to speak. And then I was talking on the live, and one of the subscribers hit me, and then she sent me some money, and then I had to get some stuff, and then I put that money there, and then repair and put some more money in there, and I bought a car for $900. I don't know where this money is coming from, brothers. I have no idea. People that I don't even know, brothers. I have a sister over there in that island, island of Graham. I was into some deep hole, and out of nowhere, the sister said the Most High put this in her mind, and she just did this. And I'm like, all praises to the Most High. I didn't even know we had people over there in Graham. That's when I had a few subscribers, Bridget. Those are the people you're supposed to put energy on. Those are your loving and kindness and long suffering. You go out there and love the wicked and love the long suffering for the wicked. They're going to drain you out until you die. And they will feel no remorse because that's how they feed on. They are wicked. That's what they do. That's what they do. I love my brethren. I love the Most High, long suffering, But any wicked out there doing all kind of scumbag stuff, man, Get the hell away from me. Don't you ever come back here, man. That's your final warning. And if this person come back there, that person will be no more. You don't play with devils. You don't play with demons. To you, it's a game. To them, it's real. It seems like a game. Like, let me give you an example. When I was young, well, I'm still young, but when I was a teenager, and I used to be in a group of homies and stuff like that. And there's a game they used to play. It's like a gay game. It's uh, like they were playing a game, jokingly call another dude their girlfriend and say, man, what's up, man, you don't give me no love. And then they were talking about the boyfriend and girlfriend. I automatically, it clicked in my mind. I knew it wasn't a game. There was a dude, he was like one of those cowboy dude that came in. He came with that game. He was testing the we are young kids, like 14, 15. We didn't know any better. And some Negroes, I think it was funny. They were laughing and stuff. The moment he tried, and in the midst where I was, I stopped him dead in. I said, I don't play this hish, man. There's a saying in my language that says, c'est jouet, cochette pas la donne. It's like I literally say, like, you playing a game of finger banging, pew pew pew. With the moment somebody pull a real gun, it's no longer a game. But the gun is empty, man. It's a fake gun. It's no longer a game. That's how those demons do. Hey, let's play. Pew pew. And then they put a real gun on you and take you. Hey, pew 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 pew. And then you're like, ha 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 ha. Pew 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 pew. Bang. They shot and kill you. The moment you see the real gun, that's not a real. Come on, man. You're my friend. I'm not gonna shoot you with this real gun. You say, oh, I thought you were going to shoot me, and then you turn your back, and then one bullet right in the back of your head. That's how they are. You don't play games with them. I'm not here to play with you, Negro. If you pull a real gun on me, I'm looking at your cadaver. You won't even have time to pull the trigger. True things. Yeah. Play Russian roulette here, man. I don't play this thing, man. Loving the wicked, man. To hell with you wicked people, man. Like we told you, those people don't care. They know who we are. They want to come to the Most High with their own term. But Most High want to do all those wicked stuff. I know who I am. I know this. I know. Okay. All right, then go ahead and do this. As for me, like Joshua told those people, he knew for a fact that they are going to worship other God. Joshua tell them, and hey, I know you scumbags going to worship the gods of the Amorites and all that. As for me and my house, I'll serve the Lord YAHAWAH, man. I'm done with this, man. Those people will be in the holy fire. Don't play with them, and they're going to drag you in. And I can say I got a couple of other sisters that used to be here in the midst with the nation praying. That's when the COVID thing locked up everything. Then their churches got back open. And I tried to email them, no response. I called them, they blocked me. I called them from other phone, they pick up. But I called them from like this phone, they blocked. I followed them on other channels, and I found them on those evangelical channel giving Jesus Christ praises. They do that. And they were here in the nation. That's what that is. Don't give those people your energy. And tonight, the Most High showed this to you clear as day. If you cannot see this, there's nothing I can do for you, brethren. If you cannot see this, if you cannot understand this, beloved, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. It's a horrible thing, man. We all bear witness to certain things, especially tonight. So when you come in front of this great king, you won't be able to lie, man. You won't be able to say, well, and stuff like that. Beloved, this is not our place. This is not our job to tell people to leave certain place and to stay in certain place. They know damn well they should leave or they should stay. That's the Most High. That's why I don't go after people and tell them anything about the truth. I don't. In a conversation, if the Holy Spirit moved me to talk about it, we talk about it. They start talking about black on black crime or Black Lives Matter. I don't have anything to put on that. I'm like, listen, because I don't know anything about it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Critical race theory. All right. How about that then? Oh, wow. Well, thank you, man. Hey, all praises to the Most High. Thank you. I have a great conversation to you, man. Be blessed. And I'm moving on. I don't waste my energy on this. YAHAWAH, I told you straight up, don't be casting your pearl in front of a freaking pig. You don't do that. I don't try to waste my energy and trying to I just keep it moving, brothers. Keep it moving. Your wife is not in the truth. Your husband is not in the truth. Hey, man, this is a real bad thing, but I gotta keep focused. Some people say, okay, well, the Bible say a wife listen to your husband and stuff. Okay, my husband, he's a pastor. He's a wicked man. He wants me to be in the church. You think that's what that means? So you will listen to your husband tell you to worship Cesare Borgia? No, this is purely spiritual. As the Most High's wife, we need to listen to him and do what he tells us to do. If your husband is a wicked man, okay, your husband are into that, heavily into that Cowboys thing, and you only know his secret, and then he like threaten you if you keep watching the Most High and stuff, he's going to leave you. Oh, okay, well, why are you here? What time is it? Oh, you're still here. Or you're gonna be late wherever you try to go. You got your children, yes, in the truth, grandchildren not in the truth. Beloved, it's not your burden. If the Most High wanted to open their eyes, he would have done it. He opened yours. Beloved, it's a horrible thing to see there. You see your mom is not in the truth. It's a terrible thing that you see your father is not in the truth. It's a very bad thing you see your wife, your husband, your children is not in the truth. But what can you do, man? You just pray. You don't waste your energy on them. You just pray, man. Have you ever feel for no reason, brothers, for no reason, you feel depressed? You feel worthless? Have you ever wake up one day, you know you're good, the Most High cover you, but you wake up one day, you're like, man, I feel so bad today. I don't know what it is, but I felt so bad. I felt so low. I felt so depressed. I don't know what it is. Do you know what that is? Other people sucking up on your energy because you gave them the access. Because you let certain things you open for them. That is why you're not supposed to give people your energy. Brethren, I understand a brother or sister going through some stuff. You help a brother. You help a sister. Hey, here's this, my brother. Here's this, my sister. You help them. But that person turn around and stab you in the back. And then come back and I say, I mean, you gotta help me because you gotta get have mercy upon me because I have a problem and stuff like that. And then you keep helping that person, like that sister that called last night. She cleaned the dishes. And then she turned around, it fell again. She cleaned it. Turn around, it fell again. And it's wearing her out. Those things come back, brothers, and they are sucking on your energy. Have you ever received certain things, beloved? Have you ever suffered certain attack from certain people? For instance, I'm here talking to you guys. There's nobody up there making any noise. I'm good with that. For those of you that watch this podcast, I suffer a massive spiritual attack. Live. I was there talking to the people. And then these people upstairs, they were banging on the stuff. And I got so pissed off, man. And the Lord restrained my hand. And I excused the nation. I excused myself. And I go up there, man. I gave them a piece of my mind. And I was very straight with them. And I told you long time ago, if it wasn't for my mother, because my mother know them, they are quote unquote Haitian, and they are pastors and pastors' wife. All their children are in the church. And then for some odd reason, from one another, one of the most, if not all of their children, they all possess. So I don't go over there and I don't do anything. Those were, I did give those people my energy. And they're like, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. That's what they do. And then guess what? Did it stop? Tomorrow morning, the same thing. And I said, you know what? No more of this. I'm gonna get out of here. Move away. And I pray the Most High. I'll tell the Most High a very specific thing about those people. I pray I give those angels very specific orders. Understand this, beloved. When you're talking about energy, every single thing that are fleshly or alive needs some form of energy to survive. Could be positive energy, could be negative. When you're in your car driving and you turn on the radio and then you listen to music talking about like all kind of bad stuff, like unholy baking, I'm eating that cookie and stuff like that, unholy stuff. I'm not talking about righteous stuff. Okay, they are righteous stuff. Talking about the baking, they are righteous. All those things are getting in you. They are bathing in you, feeding on your emotion. Music is a very powerful tool. When you get on YouTube, you keep watching the news. You don't watch it with the spiritual eyes and give the Most High glory. When you're watching, you see this brother got shot here, that sister got shot here, a car accident there, then you become afraid. Then you stay in that low frequency, and then they're sucking up your energy. All those things are energy, brethren. I'm not telling my people to be introvert, stay home and don't get out. No, get out. Go places, observe, watch, sit there, watch those people. Go to a restaurant, observe them, the people that are serving you, watch their energy. They can't feed anymore, brothers. That is why, again, they give you Juneteenth. They don't find the massive energy that they used to find on Christmas anymore. Our people don't spend that much on Christmas anymore. Even the two-third brothers. I saw some two-third that used to twerk all the time. They're like, they ain't gonna celebrate this holiday. They ain't gonna give the white men their money and stuff. They don't celebrate any holiday. They try to start a business. One of them had a fan-only business. I'm focused on my business. I'm gonna put my business on my fan only. I'm not gonna celebrate any holidays. Even the two-thirds. And she was dead serious. You see, a lot of our people are not giving them the time of the day anymore. And they can't suck up that energy anymore. Things are slipping out of their hand. So what can we do now? All of them, they not, which is good. They're not rally after the Most High. They still rally after the black color. So what can we do? Let's give them something black. How about Juneteenth? Juneteenth, all right, yeah. Let's give them Juneteenth. Let's give them a George Floyd statue with a freaking tank top and they're looking like a bum, and then just sit there. They won't notice that. Okay. Juneteenth and stuff. Oh, you should buy stuff on Juneteenth. Oh, they will come out that bogus report on Juneteenth. We remark that the African American spent so much money that they're honoring their ancestors. And if they spent more money, they're gonna honoring much, making them strong. Black women are getting strong by spending on Juneteenth, and you see a lot of backwarded of our people. They're like, "Oh yeah, man, hey, we need to spend more money." Did you hear what they say about this? That's what they do. Yeah, even some of the twerkers, brothers, they don't celebrate those things. They don't celebrate holidays. They don't get into this energy anymore. I read some report, one of those guys that used to do those vlog masks, and I believe that here he didn't do it. And then the people in the question board were like, "Hey, why didn't you do a vlog mask?" And said, man, the pandemic, and stuff like that. But just saving the time. He gave a sort of answer. Say, and they're like, "What do you mean pandemic? You in with your family? You can man, I couldn't race. I got children and stuff like that. Even those people, brothers, are receding back. They don't want to. They don't want to celebrate this thing. Now you got the Christian. Oh hell, Christian gonna still. They don't care. Christian want to come to the Most High with their own term. Yes, I acknowledge you are the Most High and stuff like that, but to hell with you. I'm going to celebrate Christmas. I know who I am though. I'm a Hebrew Israelites. That's what all Christians say. Oh, we are Hebrew Israelites. We are the chosen. But okay, good. Hey man, Christmas, it's not about this, and it's about spending time with your family and stuff like that, and things like this. They will celebrate it. Energy. Beloved, don't let those people suck up in your energy. When you see a news, brothers, something happened to a brother, to a sister, question yourself first. Say, do I need to put my energy on this? Do I need to act emotionally? Do I need to go in the street and then start acting up? Come to find out the mother or the father of this guy come out and say, oh, Jesus say, for the can forgive. We forgive you, police officer, for killing us. And then you sit there like, wow. Oh boy. I should have waited. Wait on the Most High. Analyze the situation. Don't give any emotion onto it. A lot of our people in the nation are very angry of what's happening over there in Haiti, but they don't know it's the hand of the Heavenly Father that are doing these things. And the moment it happened, I'm like, yep, that's why it happened. That's why it happened. The land has to be cleansed, brethren. Wait on the Most High, man. This is not, the decision is not for you to make. It's for the Most High. Wait on him. Beloved, it's gonna be 11 p.m. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for all the people that call. Okay, you saw some very testimony, and the Most High, we pulled the veil, and some of you see certain things that was going on in the nation, and some of our people. Okay, the Most High saw them. He bring them unto you. They bring wisdom. Everybody that call bring you some type of wisdom. Okay. Now you don't engage with people. You don't give them the time of the day, man. And then you just go ahead and keep praying, beloved. Tomorrow is Monday. Please join us at 12 p.m. Eastern time, and we are going to go ahead and talk about certain other things, and then we will go ahead, brothers, and pray and give the Most High glory. Okay, thank you for every single person that bring things that happened to them when they were a little 3-year-old girl. They didn't even know this, and all the stuff that happened, brethren. All those things, okay, the suck up in energy, the things that happened to them 50 years ago, 30 years ago, 10 years, 5, 2, 3 years ago. Thank you, brothers. We had a great time. We had a great podcast. We speak with the nation. And then I'm going to try to do this a lot more often. Okay, we used to do this one day. So now it's Saturday and Sunday because the call are flooding in. And then so much stuff's are happening. Maybe tomorrow, boy, I will release the praise report video. I'll do the best that I can to release the praise report video. Fast, pray, repent, repeat, brothers. Okay? Always pray the Most High. You know how to pray. You know how to ask the Most High for things. You know how to ask the angels for specific orders. Protection for the nation and destruction for the others. First thing first in your prayer, you confess your sin. I know, brothers, it's a daily thing. You confess your sin. You have to confess and admit it. Don't just say, forgive me for these sins. I say, Father, I have sinned. Then those are my sin. Remember, there is sin against men and sin against the Most High. You sin against the Most High before most. Don't be worried about, Most High, I stole $20 at work and stuff like that. And then after that, you say, oh yeah, I break the commitment and stuff. No. First thing, I'm a spiritual whore. I did stuff on the back of you. I'm still in the church doing stuff. And then you say, and then again, I like swagger jack somebody $20. I feel bad about that. Most High first. You heard him first. As far as I'm concerned, you only heard the Most High. Once you start asking the Most High for all those good stuff and talk to him and talk to him and talk to him, he's your father. He will listen to you. You will pray unto him. He will listen to you. And then you thank him. You glorify his name. You give him above praises of all forever. Then you're good with the Most High. You don't tell the king what to do. You can make us a very specific petition. Father, may I bring you this plea. I am dealing with my husband. I am dealing with my wife. I am dealing with my co-workers. Can you do this? Can you do that? Then you give it to the angels. They will do it. I always tell people, only when you are dealing with the utmost important, for instance, my Heavenly Father, I release and I submit my children unto you. Do as unto them as you please. Bring them to the nation. Bring them to the truth for me, Father. I release my wife unto you, my grandchildren, my husband unto you. That's the only time I tell people to give Father an offering. You offering the Father, the family. Take my family, bring them in the truth, Father. Put them into a trial if they are worthy. Okay, uncover your heart, man. And I have a brother sent me an email. He was asking about my head that is covered. And again, brothers, we discussed this multiple times. The Most High don't look or watch in your head if you cover your head and not. The Most High is not that simple. You see, the enemy taught you everything is physical, everything is carnal. Oh, don't cover your head. You disrespected your head. The Most High won't hear your prayer. He won't hear your prophesies. That's not what that is. When they talk about your head in this instance, they are talking about your heart. Remember, Paul was written to the Corinthian. The Corinthian, they are very specific people. They had very specific language. The word for their language, the word for heart, translated to head. It doesn't mean like, brothers, if you, okay, well, I want to pray. I want the Most High to have respect on me. I don't cover my head, and then I cover my heart. I'm lying. I don't want to tell the truth. Oh, Most High, oof, hallelujah. Thank you for sending me back as Moses, and I feel somebody in there. Oh, there's somebody that's gonna sign a $10,000 check for Moses, but you're gonna write Big Levi name in it because my head is uncovered. I follow the law and all that. And I see that sister. I see she's writing it right now. You're lying. You scumbag liar. Your heart is covered, but your head is uncovered. The Most High doesn't look on little silly things. He does not. He look in your heart. Are you doing this with all your heart, your full heart? The knees of your heart bent. That's what it means. The Most High really don't worry about what you put in your head, man. He doesn't worry about that. What's in your heart, man? Are you worshiping him? But I put a nice dress. I worship the Most High in this nice dress. Okay. So he's as carnal as you think it is. Everything is like physical. When they're talking about wife, listen to your husband. We never did as the Most High's wife. We don't. A lot of things, brothers, they don't deal with the physical world. Now we are more and more becoming more spiritual, brothers. Understand this. The Most High don't look like in the book, in the Psalm 51, David even told you, Heavenly Father, do not delight in burnt offering. He doesn't delight in that. He delighted in your heart, your broken and contrite heart and broken and contrite spirit. Then you can make the burnt offering. Then it will accept it. Somebody disrespect you, do something, and then he come up to you and say, man, what's up, man? I'm sorry for the whole thing. Whatever, man. We're good. And then he left. What is this? That person truly come and apologize. That person did cry. You feel it. And that person give you amendment. Say, man, because of what I did to you, here's this, man. Please take it. If you don't take it, I won't feel good. He gave it to you. He apologized. He's truly sorry. You will accept that. Somebody did something to you and then he gives you $100, saying, I'm sorry, take this. Here. Take it, man. Whatever, dog. That person is not sincere. The Most High look at your heart the first and foremost. That is why a lot of our men, a lot of the camps, they're on the bench. The Most High put them on the bench. Circle. They're running in circle. One do a circle, say the same thing. Another guy from his camp copied him the same thing. One put one video out there. Another, the same guy put the same video, copy each other. They say in one circle. They cannot get out. They cannot get out. They are trapped. All right, beloved, it's 11:03, beloved. I see you folks tomorrow. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. Shalom. May the King reign forever.